What's up, everybody? J Heat Sports Media coming at y'all again with that fire, as always, spitting these hot topics and getting the sports conversation going. People on TikTok talking about these two. I'm here to settle this debate. Bill Russell is the GOAT of all time, and we don't give him the respect he deserves because he played back in the 60s. Yeah, they were less teams, but then again, you could say that means the competition was stiffer. Not as many people could make it into the league back then. And Wilt was a dominant offensive specimen. Bill probably could have scored more points than he did, but he, in the service of winning, altered his game to make sure that the Celtics won because they weren't winning before he got there, and the streak ended when he left. It's the reason that Arbach wanted him to take over as coach because of his intelligence out there on the floor. He wasn't just the greatest defender of all time individually, but he understood everybody's role on offense and defense and dictated the game. You talk about LeBron James controlling the pace of the game or Magic Johnson controlling the pace of the game. Nobody controlled the pace of the game like Bill Russell. His outlet passes that they used to call of Boston were of legend. One of the best passing big men of all time, a better passer than Wilt Chamberlain, even though Wilt Chamberlain had a few seasons where he averaged more assists and may have affected his overall average. But Bill was consistently getting those passes in, and he inspired everybody else on the team to pass, as well as played with guys who were better passers overall, I'd say, than the guys Wilt played with. That being said, Wilt didn't just have a squad of bums. He played with Billy and Paul. He played with Howe, other top 50 all-time players. Wilt had his share of guys, Jerry West, Elgin Baylor, Gail Goodrich. Come on, the list goes on and on. Bill was just a winner and knew how to win, and even Wilt's on record as saying Bill was better than him, and he wouldn't have had as much success with Boston's team due to his style of play and how much he commanded and needed the ball in order for him to be successful. And Bill understood the team concept more than he did. This guy, Bill Russell, on defense just wasn't locking down on his man, but everybody else's man too, making sure everybody knew where they needed to be. Bill Russell once stopped a practice that his coach was trying to run. He didn't want to practice. Coach wanted him in there, so he wouldn't let anybody score for the entire practice until he was allowed not to practice. That's the legend that Bill is. Holla at me about that next time.